Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing me, I am Pretty Pin and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll have to be talking about the checklist you need to pass, like the checklist you need to have before you start. I already told you guys, one of the checklists is to join my Telegram. Follow me on Instagram. It's a compulsory checklist. Yes, a compulsory checklist. And then the next checklist on my list is that you must have a degree. Like a must. You must have a degree. I don't want someone coming to ask me if I graduated from the poly, am I going to do this? I'm just making this video straightforward. So you don't ask me, because I'll tell people, go to my Instagram, to my YouTube, go and watch it, go and check my YouTube. I mentioned some things. See, people will still say, oh, I don't understand, and I'm putting it out there. Go and make sure you have a degree. I'm not saying have HND and all that. That's not a degree. A degree is BSc. You graduated from a university and you have a BSc. Whether you have a BSc second class or 2-1 upper or lower or first class, it depends on the university and what they want. So practically you should just know that degree is compulsory. The second on my list is most schools now require that you take IELTS. Like some schools make it compulsory to take IELTS. So make sure you have your English requirement. Anyhow you want to get the English requirement, whether through IELTS, TOEFL, but make sure you have your English requirement, because you don't want to be in the middle of the bridge, or you don't want to be at the end and then the English requirements will just fuck you up. So try as much as possible. It's very important. The third on my list is SOP, your personal statement. Let your personal statement reflect you. Like, let your personal statement reflect what you have encountered, what you've achieved, what you've encountered, and why you want to study the course, and what you're going to do when you finished studying the course. I think I'm going to do a whole ball game video of personal statement for nursing, because a lot of people get rejected because of personal statements. I am a living witness of it. I've seen it happen to me and I know how it feels. So I'm going to do a different video for personal statement, but make sure your personal statement is on point. Make sure your personal statement is on point, because that's your first stepping stone. Because if your personal statement is on point, your requirement is on point, then you'll be invited for interview. The next on my list that you have to check, and it's part of the checklist, is please go to the school website and read all the requirements. It's very important. Most people don't read the school's requirements, they just apply. And when you apply and the school bounce you back, and you're coming to me and you're asking me, oh, Pretty Pin, Justina, I've applied, I did this, I did that, and I'm like, and you're making me look as if maybe I'm not, and I'm like, okay, let's see. And then we're checking, and maybe by then I'm like, which school did you even apply? And you're telling me, and I'm like, did you do this? Did you do that? School website. And you're like, I didn't. And you're going back to check and you're seeing it and you're like, oh, I didn't know. It's very important. I even think this particular thing should be the first. Check the school website. Most people don't check the school website. Check the school website. If you're unsure, don't make the application. Call the school and ask them. Because now I have a situation where I need to call a school concerning somebody I know or a student that I am dealing with, because I wanted to confirm something. So you need to check all those things. It's very, very important. Like, check it. The next checklist is to make sure your references is ready, because some schools will require that as an international student they need a UK nurse to sign you off. And that means if you're not already an international student inside the country, that means you cannot apply to those schools. So you need to check those things. All this boils down to checking the requirements of the school. So you need to check all those things. It's very important. It's very important. This on my list is making sure that you have a structure of how you want your portfolio to look like. Because trust me, every school is not going to have the same way. they want your portfolio to look like. Every school has different ways, because what University of Chester is going to give you is not what University of Birmingham is going to give you. It's not what University of Chester is going to give you. It's not the same thing University of Staffordshire is going to give you, or Staffordshire University is going to give you. It's not the same thing Kew is going to give you. But they will all boil down to, meeting the criteria of the NMC. That's the only thing. Like, it might not be the same pattern, the same way, because most of the courses were not accredited the same way. Like, so you just really need to understand. So people will be like, oh, this is this. I've been opportuned to see over 10 schools RPL from various students that have come to meet with their RPL documents and all that, and it's just so different. So you need to position your mind that, okay, I am not, because this person says it's this, that means it's that way. You need to open your mind and let anything you're writing, let it come from you and your experience and what you've been through. I don't know that you understand what I'm saying. The next on my list, or the next thing on the checklist, is make sure your timesheet is up to date. Like, I'm sure if you're on my Telegram group, you definitely have the structure of the timesheet, because I already have a structured timesheet that students use it, and they really, really like it. And thank to people who have personally reached out to me to say thank you. I am grateful, and thank you for thanking me. So guys, make sure you have a structured timesheet. Make sure you have a structured timesheet, because your timesheet will make everything you do. And lastly is be positive. Never give up, and never say never. Open your mind and apply to many schools. Some of you will just apply to 2 schools, 1 school, and you come and tell me, oh, this, apply to me, apply to 6, and open your mind. Don't get tired. Like, when you get rejected from 1 school, you just get tired. Just open your mind. And some of you just get everything 1 click. Congratulations. But if you're not opportune, don't give up, because trust me, for something to get better, you need to fight for it. So you don't just make an attempt and it doesn't work out and just relax. Do you understand me? Put more effort, and trust me, we're all going to meet at the top. So all these are the checklists, straightforward for pre-registration nursing. There's no 2 ways about it. Read from the school side, know what they require, and once you check what they require, it all boils down to all these things I've mentioned to you guys. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Do not forget to like, do not forget to comment, do not forget to share, do not forget to follow me on my social media platform. I am emphasizing on it, on my Instagram and on my Telegram. And guys, do not forget to share this video. Like, share this video. Let's get to that 1K. Let's get to that 1K subscribers. Like, we're on the road to 1K, guys. Thank you so much for the 620 lovely subscribers. I'm grateful. Guys, let's push it down to 1K, because I know we're getting there. My next video, and yeah, bye.